Yay Networks.
You're listening to the Chatty Daddies podcast.
Welcome to the Chatty Daddies. We got three dads just sitting around talking about being parents. That's what we've been doing for a few years now. What, three? 3 years? No.
It has it been 3 years?
It was right before Quaid was born. It was like a few months into Kara's pregnancy.
Wow.
So it's been close to 3 years.
I think we started on a Father's Day. So we're at like 2.5 years right now.
Well, I'm not a dad right now.
What?
Oh, yeah?
I'm a bachelor right now.
Greatness. So your wife says, hey, I'm taking the kids. I'm going to stay with my mom. We'll try to work this out later?
No, not that. It's not that bad, Trey.
That's good.
It was more of a, hey, I'm going to go see my dad and my mom in San Diego and my sister. And so they're out there seeing the family when we could have waited about 2 weeks and I could have gone as well. But that's whatever. It's all good.
Plans for you to go out there once you get off work for a few weeks?
No, not now because she's taking care of the trip now. No. Here's why I believe she went. We had been planning this trip for a couple years now. But thanks to COVID, we had to cancel it twice.
Yeah.
One time, the first time, COVID, it's just nobody was traveling.
Yeah.
And then the second time, there was a flare-up of COVID, and we got COVID, and we weren't able to go. It was the second time we got COVID. And I think our plane tickets were about to expire. If we didn't take the trip, I think that was going to expire. And so were our Disneyland tickets. We were going to take the kids to Disneyland, and I think they expire at some point here. And that's why she chose this week. But I got to have a week alone with no kids or wife at the house.
Yeah, so you're a couple days in. Do you love it or hate it?
It seems, and I wonder how other parents feel. I wonder how their chatty daddies or maybe chatty mommies feel like if they get a week alone without kids. At first, it sounds awesome. I'm going to get to play video games whenever I want again. I can eat whatever I want whenever I want.
You can watch anything with cuss words you want?
Yeah, I can watch whatever. In fact, I'm going to watch that movie Smile.
Yeah.
I could have a guys' night on the weekend, which I did. It was, I was really excited. And then I realized just how much I rely on my kids and my wife to be there. I don't like it.
Yeah?
What
are you missing?
I feel alone. I feel even the little bickering between my son and daughter when they're just arguing upstairs and I got to yell, stop it. I miss that. I miss waking up to my daughter making pancakes on Saturday and Sunday. I miss my little hugs at night and the little sing and the songs I sing them. Everything that comes with being their dad, I miss. I feel really lonely and sad.
It's very sweet. It's very sweet.
It is.
I don't think I've ever had a whole week off from my kids or anything when I'm at home and they're gone. But I feel like I would like it because I know they're coming back.
Yeah.
Whereas if, it was gone for good and I'd be like, I'm never having that again, then I'd be depressed.
That's why I think like when parents break up or divorce, I think that's what they go through. And it's
totally.
Your life has forever changed.
Yeah.
And I liked it. I think the proper amount of time, maybe it's 1 or 2 days as a bachelor or bachelorette without the kids when the husband or wife take them. But a whole week is just, I'm dreading the next few days. It is hitting me hard in the feels.
Trey, what's the longest you've gone without wife and child?
I'm thinking it's been like 6 hours.
Yeah.
It's like they'll leave and go hang out over at Grandma's place.
Because a lot of times on the radio show we do kids. You haven't gone on a
kids
since Quaid, and that's a week away.
Right. And so I am maybe misremembering, and I had an overnight
somewhere
in there.
Just a little one. Yeah.
But it's been, maybe I'll get to sit down and watch a football game or whatever on a Sunday when she goes over to see her mom and hang out. But that's really about it.
But I realized we all do this, and I thought it was only a dad thing. Because what happens when the wife goes away for a girls' night or maybe even a girls' weekend and you got the kids? As soon as something goes wrong, what do? You call her.
You call mom.
Kason did this, Chloe did that, or where's this and that? We're always doing that, and I think it upsets Kinsey when I do that.
Sure.
Well, like it upsets her because she misses you, or it upsets her because how could you not know where the bleachers are?
Yeah, you're a dad. Figure it out, and we all should. And so that same scenario went down where I was a little like, stop calling me. Kinsey was calling me because the kids were arguing at the beach and Kason threw sand on Chloe. And my response was, I feel you. that sucks. It's annoying, but what am I supposed to do
What am
about
I
it?
going to do?
I'm going to take your sand
Yeah,
away.
Right. And I think it's just, I figured out that we do this because we just want to get it off our chest and complain. And
Sure.
Yes.
the spouse is the only person we can complain to.
And you need someone to complain to.
Yeah.
Because no, y'all don't want to hear my complaints every day.
Right.
No,
That's-
I don't want to hear yours. It would bother you if you heard mine all the time.
It comes with
so-
marriage, and she didn't want to dump on her friend that she's staying with because then that's going to be an annoying guest to have, if she's always complaining. So now I get what she's talking about when I'm calling her. I'm like, well, Casey did this. What did...
That is my main thought that a marriage is. A marriage is just being around somebody you are able to tolerate their complaining.
Sure.
Like I turn in my head Kara's drama into like a little reality show in
fun.
my head. So I'm like, oh, who's mad at who today?
Oh, I love it.
Did somebody have to come in and do that and the other? So I try to turn it into a storyline for myself. That way I get interested in her complaining.
Yeah. And I love
But she's never once complained about work.
I love listening to when the wife friends all have like issues with the husbands, and I've been a good boy, and I'm just sitting there listening to like, oh, and then he did that, and Kinsey, I can kind of hear what
Like all the
conversation-
ladies are in the kitchen. You're
Yeah.
supposed to be watching TV with the guys, and you're just trying to hear what they're talking
and I'm
about.
sitting there going like, oh, I'm a stud right now. Mm-hmm. Like I don't do that. I feel like it pumps me up a
Right.
little bit.
But then there's something that Kinsey's talking
Oh,
about.
for sure.
When
I'm
you're out
sure
of your range,
I'm
yeah.
sure I'm the topic of conversation at times when those when they happen, and the other husband might be sitting there going like, "Oh, at least I'm not JC."
So what do you got going on today? You got a free day today.
Oh, all
Big
afternoon,
plans?
all night.
I'm gonna watch a little World Cup.
Okay.
We'll go to the gym. Mm-hmm. I might play a little Fortnite on a weekday,
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
which is not normal. But I might do a little Fortnite action.
What's for dinner? You can have anything you
Yeah.
want for dinner. You don't have to cater to the kids' palate.
I was thinking Chipotle.
Great, love it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
It's
something.
not. It's not super sexy to
it's
have
not
by
super
No, it's
yourself.
not.
What
It's
do you
not.
want me to do? Like
I'm
get
not-
a steak or something?
It's a good point. I don't know what I want from you, but Chipotle was a real letdown for me. Not that I don't love Chipotle.
Like, what would you get if you were home alone this week?
You'd get like
Oh.
the pizza that you always want, but no one else wants.
Exactly.
I did that last night.
Okay, well, you win.
You do have the whole week. That's true.
The whole
Guys,
guy
Right out
get
of
that
stuff.
pizza again.
I got a large pizza and chicken wings.
with what was on the pizza.
Just pepperoni, but I got pan pizza, light on the sauce, extra cheese.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, guys, I think Domino's has made a good comeback recently.
Had
The
a little
last
Domino's
like
this weekend.
8 years, I feel like they've improved.
Really done it. The new crust.
Yeah,
So
I
they
think
say.
I love the Pizza Hut pan pizza, but I will die on this cliff right here, or whatever the saying is. I think Little Caesars is the most dominant pizza in the world.
Dominant?
You're bad
Dominant.
You're bad at being
I
a
don't-
person.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's certainly better than Papa John's.
It is
it dominant? I don't know
Dominate.
about that.
It is everything about it. I love it. It is my favorite.
That's offensive to the taste buds.
It is not offensive. I think you guys just don't understand.
What's your top one, Trey?
Is Zalat national?
Oh, that's right by my house.
Is Zalat?
I don't
Zalat's
know.
not national. Okay,
don't
well,
know.
shout out to Zalat. If I need to go like one of the big time corporations, Papa John's.
Get out of here. CC's is better than Papa John's.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm going to get some hate because they had like a racial thing years back, but they got Shaq now.
Yeah, they-
Shaq's involved, so
They
if
kicked him
Shaq
out.
can endorse
Dude,
it, I want
Shaq
some.
owns like
A lot.
15.
Yeah.
And just
And they
makes
revamped
millions.
it. Yeah. They revamped it. What about you, Nick?
Oh, Domino's. If I'm
Dom-
going
okay,
for,
you are
for the
Domino's.
fast casual or the fast ones, yeah.
But the one Trey was talking about, that's a lot place. They will do one slice. You know which one I'm talking about?
The Reaper Challenge. They
they
put
do the-
Carolina Reaper sauce instead of tomato sauce on one of the
Slices.
8 slices. And so if you just pick up one randomly,
It's gonna be
spicy.
super spicy.
Now, I will say, if I were to have a night alone and just get to eat whatever I want, I feel like you guys are going to judge me, but I might go Hot Pocket and Gummy Bears like I would back in the day when I was a single man.
just relive the true bachelor life.
Or I might go with Quick Trip chicken rollers. And
Don't spend too much
the
on this
corn
night
dog.
out, Trey.
The
Hey,
gas
2 for
station?
$3.50, baby.
And this way you can have diarrhea with the door open.
I can have like
Yeah.
6 of them.
because no one's at home.
Yeah.
I can have like 6 of them. Get some some white cheddar popcorn from over on the other side where they got all the chips. Come on,
Oh, that was great.
I'm going Wingstop. If I'm by myself, it's Wingstop.
Blue Gatorade.
Blue Gatorade. Yeah, that is good. That is good.
I will definitely be getting some Wingstop this week.
Wingstop is your jam.
I
Just
think I'm probably gonna do that Wednesday.
I'm thinking king of all fast casual restaurants,
Yeah.
Wingstop.
I'm getting it. Oh, for
okay.
sure.
I'm in.
I don't know what necessarily classifies as fast casual, but over Chipotle, over Potbelly, over other things. over Cane's.
Yeah,
Cane's is pretty dang good, though.
Oh, so good.
It's so good.
you get yourself an in and out. That's a tough one. Anyway, we're just now talking
what I
about
gotta-
food because we're all hungry.
You know the one whooping is that I got going on is the elves stayed back at my house, and so they're watching over me apparently.
Right. So the elves did not travel to
They're
San
not-
Diego.
because the house they're staying at, there's already some elves working there.
Ah.
So you don't want to cross.
Of course.
So
Might
that's
get
their
some fraternization.
yeah, and
whatever it is.
that's their area. They're that's where they're told to watch the kids. So I got my daughter's making me send a picture every day.
So you still are on duty.
I gotta find the elves every day and find out what they did, and I gotta send a picture to Chloe, and that is awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
Last
loves
week
it.
we were talking about just the dilemma at my house. Parents, you might want to turn this down. We're talking secrets about Santa and the elves.
Okay.
You don't want the children to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that the packet they sent Santa sent us.
I'm going to talk.
Okay, there we go. We're good.
Turn it down. Okay. I said I didn't really want to get into the elf on a shelf thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? And JC gave an incredible last-minute speech, like he's in the courtroom. He is at the family lawsuit where the single dad is fighting for her kids. It's the end of Mrs. Doubtfire,
Right.
And I got the verdict.
and you give this impassioned speech about why it is great to do Elf on the Shelf because you want that last bit of Christmas magic from your kids. Great speech. So I was like, okay, I'll get into it.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Whatever. I personally haven't done a whole lot with it. And my wife is also cursing like, dang it, I got to move this elf. Anyways, we got a message from a woman named Kara. I don't believe your wife, Trey.
Uh-oh. It might be.
Does she have a Yahoo email address?
Probably.
I don't know.
What's
It just comes
What's
up
her favorite number?
19?
Okay, that's
Okay,
not in
good,
the email.
good.
address.
Cool.
Okay. So Kara wrote us. She said, "Hey, Chatty Daddies. So my son recently asked me why we don't have an elf, but other kids do. On the fly, I told him that me and his dad worked out a deal with the North Pole, and that we will report to them so they don't have to send an elf. And he simply said, okay, and went back to drawing.
Damn.
I want to tell as many people because I was so proud of myself for coming up with that on the spot. Love the show, Kara.
That's a great move.
Yeah. Santa needs to send the elf to some other families.
Yeah.
He needed a little extra help this year. It's hard hire. No one wants to hire, or no one's applying for jobs these days.
Right.
Maybe Santa's a little short on
Yeah.
help.
Since we're still talking about secrets right now, one of the funniest things, my buddy, in high school you talk about when'd you find out, And he said, I found out about Santa when I finally realized that my toys were made in Taiwan and China. And he questioned his mom. He said, Mom, Santa's in the North Pole, right? And she said, yeah. And he asked her, he goes, why are my toys from China and Taiwan? And that's how his mom, she folded like a chair, he
Yeah.
said. He's like, she finally told him, he's like, all right, you little punk. All right.
You gotta be on your toes
You
to
gotta
answer
commit.
those questions. Some of them come at you too hard.
So hard. If my kids would have done that, I'm glad I already know this going in, because if they come back to me, I'll be like, oh, sometimes he just, it's a sublet, or they just
Yeah.
outsource,
Yeah. That's just like the warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is, let's see, so unfortunately, life does not come with a user manual. So when it's not working for you, it's normal to feel stuck. Navigating any of life's challenges can make you feel unsure, whether it's a career change, maybe it's a new relationship. Of course, becoming a parent will add a lot of stress
Or
to your
being
life.
a parent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, therapists are trained to help you figure out the cause of challenging emotions and learn productive coping skills, which makes therapy the closest thing to a guided tour of this whole complex engine that you call you.
BetterHelp came at the right time. I mean, it was during the pandemic. We started talking a lot about BetterHelp and just therapy in general. There was that stigma. If you went to therapy, you were scared to tell your friends because you felt like you were going to be judged as broken. But it turns out that therapy can actually be beneficial for everybody, because we all have ups and downs. We all have those moments where we have anxiety or depression, or at least feel some sort of that. And talking to a therapist can actually help you with coping skills. You'll learn some productive coping skills, which makes therapy help you in the long run, because you can use these coping skills in the future, even when you're not in a therapy session.
BetterHelp could not be more convenient. I know people are going to come up with any excuse possible not want to get therapy to not get the help they need, BetterHelp is the most convenient way to help yourself. It is the world's largest therapy service. BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists, and it's affordable. All you got to do to get matched up with a therapist is fill out a brief questionnaire online, and if things aren't clicking with you and your therapist, you can switch to a new therapist at any time. So it's super easy.
No waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist. Learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/daddies. That's betterhelp.com/daddies. So we were just talking about Elf on a Shelf. And my son is really into Santa, loves reading about Santa, loves watching TV shows about Santa. It's Santa! Oh, Santa! We see him pop in the blow-up form.
Macy's parade, Thanksgiving Day parade.
Yeah, whenever we're going, we had a little holiday festival. He wanted to take a picture with the blow-up Santa. Mm-hmm. Real Santa was nice enough to come and hang out over by the Christmas tree.
Nice.
Didn't want anything to do with real Santa.
Did he cry?
I don't want go home. I want to go home. Mm-hmm. Let's go home.
They say don't meet your heroes is what we're often told, you know.
True.
And
That's true.
so is there a way for me to get him to be cool with going to meet real Santa so we can get a picture this year, or should I just go, whatever, we didn't have one when he was 2?
I think you try it.
You try it.
I think you try it, and if I wouldn't push it,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no, stand there, sit in his lap, because
Right.
that's terrifying. I'd say if he says no, just say maybe you hold him and stand next to Santa.
Of course, he wants to stay at least 10 feet away. If we get too close, he starts to get a little whiny, and we don't go past that because I know the waterworks are coming. So I can do the stand near him. I think we can get that close. I just didn't know if y'all had any tips to try to get the Santa picture better. He really likes the Easter Bunny photo we show him. He took a picture with Easter Bunny.
He
loved
sits
it,
on Easter Bunny's lap.
but scared of Santa.
You could take him and maybe this picture will be of him crying, but like Nick said, sit down with him. So
Yeah.
you and Kara could take the picture with him this year. What Kinsey and I did with Kaysen the first year is we taught him how to hold up his one finger because his birthday's around Christmas time. So we wanted the bit to be every year we go with Santa and he's holding up one, and then the next year he held two, but he was with Chloe, and then the bit ended up dying.
Yeah.
But he was not afraid because he had something that he was doing.
He had a mission.
He had a mission, and so his little mission as a little 1-year-old, even though I don't think he really understood it, was just hold that one finger with Santa right there.
Yeah.
And he never cried. The only one that was Chloe was a little afraid of everything, including the Easter Bunny and Santa. And they outgrow it eventually.
Well, of
he'll
course,
get
of
old
course.
enough to where you can explain a little bit better.
Yeah, I think probably most kids are probably scared of Santa
Oh.
and the Easter Bunny at first. It's a pretty
heavy
scary
weird.
thing.
Yeah.
It's
maybe,
weird.
Maybe bribe them. Hey, after you
Bribe
take
'em.
this, you
We-
get your favorite cookie, you get your favorite candy, whatever it is.
We have
Lollipop.
he loves the idea to go see Santa, and then when he gets there, doesn't want to do it. We've seen Santa at 3 different locations, and it's always been from afar because he clams up and shies away.
You know, I've taken pictures at Bass Pro Shop
Yeah.
with Santa, and it has always been a good Santa. And I feel like it was never super crowded because you
don't
schedule a
expect it.
time.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
you have to schedule a time.
Oh,
You
okay.
sign up. So there's only 5 other families there maybe, so you're not waiting very long. So maybe that'll be enough time where it's not crowded.
Yeah.
Where if you go and he doesn't want to do it, you didn't waste 7 hours
Right,
driving somewhere far, waiting in a long line where he couldn't see him, and then he finally sees him and it's too late and there's so many emotions and he cries.
Right. Now, we do have a coworker that some might say resembles Santa.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And I was thinking, what if I got a private appearance? What if I got our coworker? How much do you think it would cost to get him to come over and play with Quaid?
I bet
as
just a couple
Santa?
candy canes.
Yeah,
Yeah, a couple candy canes. Couple.
I don't think he's doing it.
we could do the imposter. All right. Yeah, I think he's out too, but who knows? I was just going to pitch that idea.
He
see
would
if y'all
do
think
it
I would-
because he doesn't want to feel like a Grinch, probably.
right.
But I don't
But
know
he
if that
doesn't really
would be
want
the
to.
first thing he wants to do
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
Saturday morning.
Have you ever seen Santa driving in a car?
Yes.
No, really.
Yeah, it's so weird. To see him out on the road.
It's crazy.
I saw him one year with Kaysen, and Kaysen was like, follow him. So we did. And we were following him, and it was we were trying to get his attention.
Yeah.
Santa. It was just a regular dude.
Regular
It
dude.
ended up not being a Santa, and he was he was pissed.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I followed him for a while, Trey.
Roll down the window, Santa!
Yeah.
Santa!
At that point, it's your fault for having that beard and that look on Christmas time.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
Is Santa's car powered by reindeer power?
So that's my game plan this week, is to try to get him with Santa. I may have to go to a couple different spots to try to warm him up, but I'll report back next week to see if we get the photo or not.
So we've got a little letter here. This is from Yolanda.
Hey,
If you would like
Yolanda.
to be like Yolanda and Kara, you can shoot us an email. The ways to contact us are in the description of this podcast. Hey, love you all. Really wanted a dad's point of view on kids' parties. I feel like I've heard you seem semi-willing to go to kids' birthday parties, struggling to get my husband to realize he should have to take as much of the crappy stuff as the good. And I'm the one at everything. Birthday parties, family functions, doctor's appointments, school functions. He can drive hours to hang out with his friends, but can't sit through a 3-hour birthday party, so I don't always have to do it alone. Thoughts? Any advice on how to show up? It's so unfair.
I will
man.
say
I feel alone in this relationship.
Oh, man,
And my
I'm
feelings
sorry.
don't matter. Thanks for any
sorry.
advice, Yolanda.
that does suck. Your husband, while probably not doing the crappy stuff, probably does feel like he does do a lot of the crappy stuff.
Sure.
He, in his mind, and in my mind, I do so much
So
crap.
much.
Like, I do have to tell myself, like, no, you don't, dude. Like,
Trey-
you do some.
No, Trey, you do. You pick your kid up from school early every day when you don't have to.
Sure.
You do a lot.
But
I mean, you really do.
There are things that I could do to alleviate more
Sure,
stress.
sure.
And so you have to don't come at it with anger and like, hey, you need to start doing the crappy stuff too, because the dad thinks he does do crappy stuff.
That's a good point.
But I want dads to find joy in doing the crappy stuff. I don't know why I get so much pleasure. Like, man, this is like being a dad. Like, I get to be a dad.
That's
and
cool.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll go to the park. It's 50 degrees outside. I probably shouldn't be doing it. But you say you want to go to the park. I like going to the park with you because that makes you happy. So I don't know how to flip that switch on for him, but I do think that dads need to step it up more. And I've said that
Right.
Yeah.
before.
And I know that it sucks for the moms in the house when they're like, hey, you have to go to this party. Like, they have to, like...
Right.
Because it's like when we're talking about the family photos, it's just dealing with another kid when your husband's the grumpy bump on a log
Right.
that doesn't want to do anything.
Right.
Because the mom's already stressed out. Like Yolanda's already saying, she's doing all this terrible stuff.
And I think, and I don't mean to go back to like a weird stereotype. Sex is always a good motivator to get people to do stuff.
It sure
oh
is.
my gosh,
Sure
it was
is.
it was so hot when you were playing with the kids today. Oh, you were just such a good father. Oh, I'm going to treat you right later. All that kind of
Kinsey
crap.
said something when she went on the trip, and she said, man, if I came home to the Christmas stuff being taken down from the attic and the Christmas tree already put up, that might be good news for you. And so today I'm going in the attic. You know what I'm saying?
Positive reinforcement.
But when it comes to birthday parties, I'm of the school of, if you're a dad and your kid comes up to you and says, I want to go to the park, like, you know, Quay does for Trey, or my son or daughter, when they say I want to play soccer or go outside and play catch, I will do whatever I will put down whatever I'm doing, and I'm doing it. Every single time, because I was that kid that would always ask my dad to play, and he would always have the I'm too tired excuse. And I never got to go play basketball with my dad or play catch because he was just always too tired. And I get it. I'm sure he was. But I remember feeling the emotion of just being let down over and over to the point I stopped asking him. When it comes to, this is the same as a husband and wife. You're going to get to the point where you're going to get so tired of asking that you're going to stop. And, and you're going to resent him. So what my wife and I do, and this might work out for you guys, is sit down and have a talk. This is how my wife and I do birthday parties. If our kids are invited to a birthday party and it's our mutual friend, so we have our really close married couple friends like David and Sarah or Tony and Christina who have kids our ages. If it's one of those parties, we're both going because I'm going to hang out with my boys and I'm going to be there at the birthday party and it's going to be a good time. If it's a birthday party with Chloe's friend from school and Kinsey's friends with the mom, Kinsey's going to take Chloe to that birthday party. But if it's one of the football boys from our football team invites Case into the birthday party, I'm taking Case into the birthday party. And sometimes and I take both of them. And we kind of split it up like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes if it sounds like a really cool party and there's going to be some, you know, adult stuff happening there as well, like we'll both go to it because they try to do that from time to time. But try to start splitting it. We're like, okay, I'll get this birthday party. Can you get this birthday party? Does that sound good to you guys?
I mean, if that works for y'all,
Yeah.
absolutely, that's great.
Do you commiserate? Do you go, oh man, that birthday party sucks so bad, so that hopefully the husband then is like, oh, I should probably step up? Or do you be like, oh man, I had so much fun? That's interesting. I guess you got to deal with the personality of the husband.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if really maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if any parent is necessarily having a blast at the birthday party.
Well,
It's
that
more
makes
you're
me
just
sick.
being there for the kid.
Some are fun. Like, I went to this
Yeah.
kid's birthday, and I
But
actually
I mean-
had Cason's last year there. It was it was a paintball party. I went there expecting to just sit on a bench and have a beer and watch my son have a blast with these kids until the parents were like, hey, y'all want to hop in there and do parents versus kids? Hell yeah. I
Sure.
had one of the best times ever at this birthday
Well, yeah,
party.
you're going to a paintball party or
Yeah.
a laser tag party or a
Then
bounce
there's-
house. That's one thing. But if you're just all my birthday parties, we show up at a park. It's not like that's great
whole lot of
fun
fun.
for everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're just there for the
Okay.
kids. I
So,
think.
I'm going to use some language. So heads up, families. It does fucking suck. Like a lot
Yeah.
of the shit sucks
It does.
so bad. Like you would never, ever, absolutely not want to do it.
The small talk that you got to do with some dude that you see once a year and you don't know what to talk about. Yeah, I get it. Does.
But if you are not focusing on your child's happiness, you
Sure.
need to reevaluate your brain. This coming from somebody that knows I don't do everything I need to do as a parent, and I realize I have shortcomings too. But I think that if I'm just trying to speak from the outside, like if I'm an all-knowing being, you just have to look at it as I'm doing this so that my child that I had that is now going to be calling me dad for the rest of forever wants to do something to be happy. I need to be a part of that and make sure that that happens. That's
Sure.
what being a man and being responsible means. If your work sucks too, but
Yeah.
you go and you fucking do it because that's what needs to get done today. And that's what being a man really is. Maybe that looks different to other people because I'll go run and be the goofy guy that has fun at the birthday party. Or maybe you're just there to make sure the kids aren't doing something
Right,
wrong. But
right.
You bring what you can to the table and make sure that you are present in their
Yeah.
life
I think
and do what you do.
Show up.
said that great, Trey.
Thank you.
And I think also on top of that, your wife doesn't want to go to that birthday party either. They
Right.
don't want to do that. So at least you can hang out with your wife and like y'all got someone to talk
Yeah.
to.
And guess what?
You know?
The parents throwing the birthday party, they don't want to throw the birthday party. They don't. Nobody wants to be there, but we're doing it for the kids.
They just spent $400 on this thing,
Yeah.
and their kids were jerks this morning. They don't want to be there.
They're like us.
But I
Everybody's-
think what Trey said is better.
And
Yeah.
if you do, and if you think that way for long enough, where you're like, oh, I got to be there to make sure my kids are happy. I'm doing this for them. Eventually, it really is just like, oh yeah, it's fun. Now it's fun. Now I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go run and go down this slide. I'm gonna go run and jump
Yeah.
into this gross ball pit.
It's
It's a 3 hours of your life. Just suck it up like you have to do for everything else you hate, and do it.
It's like being on a diet. Eventually, broccoli will taste good.
Totally.
Eventually, it will.
And luckily, I started out with that mindset. Of
Yeah.
like, oh, good, I get to do all the crappy dad things.
What was her name again?
Yolanda.
So Yolanda, maybe play this back for your husband and
just casually listen to this in the car like
he'll
you
say-
haven't heard it before.
Yeah, he'll kind of be like, oh, I guess those guys are like me. They don't want to be there either, but they're going. Okay, maybe he'll start showing up.
I mean,
with you.
did I read Yolanda? Yolanda is like a winner from someone that we had a long time ago. The person who wrote this name is Jenny.
Oh, Jenny.
Yolanda wasn't writing us.
Well, sorry.
That was
Yolanda
just
was
a
the
sh-
intern.
Yeah,
We had
yeah,
the
yeah.
a
former
sheet of paper
intern.
I had in front of
That's
me.
right.
Brain fart.
So
Man,
Jenny.
Sorry, Jenny.
Jenny.
That's
There you
right.
go. Jenny.
All right. Did we solve all the world's problems in parenting?
We may have.
Woo!
We may have.
Or at least one more, because there's other ones, but we got to tackle those at another time.
And I got to stand on my soapbox, and I know I'm right on that one.
You were right. You were right.
You gave the speech this week.
Yeah!
Yes.
did it.
Get out there and parent.
Well, that does it for this episode of the Chatty Daddies. Please, we would love to hear from you about all your questioning queries. Hit us up. The way to contact us is in the description of this podcast. Join us next time. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Trey Peart.
I'm JC Chavez.
And remember,
Stand up straight.
The Chatty Daddies Podcast.